want to introduce Bill West, who's been walking with us for the last couple of days, and he's going to go the whole way. And I'm told you can run the whole thing, right?
No, I couldn't. Thank you, Mark. We're all a little bit tired. We're about 40 miles into what's it, 135 overall. We don't call it the day of the week anymore. This is just day 3. So, having said that, I have 2 kids, and they're great kids. They both live up in New York now. They grew up in Philly and moved to New York, and they have really good jobs. And my son is a public defender in Manhattan, and he just loves his work. And you know, we hope the funding stays up for the public defender's office because he has a chronic condition, and if he loses his job, he's going to lose his health care. He has a pre-existing condition. He won't be able to get health care insurance. And this is a kid who, you know, on any given day, he can wake up and, you know, by the afternoon, he may need to go to the emergency room. And he won't know that at 7 o'clock in the morning. So he can't be without health care. So I was talking to his mother about that, and she said, you know, it's really not his medical condition that keeps me up at night worried, okay? It's his health insurance that keeps me worried, okay? And that's what keeps my wife up at night. I really think it's important for all of us to understand, because a lot of people think, well, this isn't about me, okay? It's about somebody else who doesn't have insurance, or, you know, somebody else who's going to lose their job and I'm not going to lose my job. Well, that's not really true. It's about all of us, and I think that some of us recognize it, and some of us don't. We're all just about that far away from not having any health insurance, okay? And that's why we have to have comprehensive health reform now. And I cannot tell you how glad I am that you're talking about the public option. Because I think that's absolutely essential. I thank you all.
And finally, from Philadelphia, I want to introduce Amy Fitzpatrick, who's been, I can't tell you how many times I've come into the office where we work in Philadelphia and seen her on a phone calling people over the last almost a year now. She's been a great activist, and I'm really pleased to know her and pleased to have her part of this.
Amy!
Thank you so much. I'm very emotional over this subject. I'll warn you. My name's Amy, as you know. Breathe. I'm supposed to be on 2 medications. I'm unemployed, don't have insurance. I'm able to get one of them, thank goodness, thankful to a health center in Philadelphia I go to. The other one, I can't come close to affording it. No way, and I really should be on it. I can't afford the doctors that prescribe these medications. And it's time. I'm so, you know, in this March when we come to meetings like this and rallies and to see people here supporting us, it's just really great. So thanks for being here. And everybody knows we have pass the word, come to Washington. We need to be heard, and we need to be heard, and we need to have a pact. And we need people there, so pass the word. And it's just time to pass affordable, quality health care. Now it's time. So that's it.
As you know, we're marching for Melanie Schaus in her name. We planned this trip started talking about 3 weeks ago, and in the meantime she died. We decided to dedicate it to her because we want no more people like who have to die where the real cause of death, no matter what it says on the death certificate, is lack of health insurance. And that's why we're here. I want to introduce you to a couple of the people who are organizing this and invite one of them up to speak. Antoinette Krause there is the Associate Director of HCAN in Pennsylvania. Dave Neinhauser from Pittsburgh. Behind the cameras is Dina Ford.
All right.
I want to invite up my new comrade in arms, Darlene Battle. I think you all know. Come say a couple of things.
I could never resist this. I want to thank everyone for coming out. Delawareans, thank you so much for your support. We need to keep the people who are walking, keep them in our prayers, and think about them constantly. And that the support will continue to grow. Like they said, if you don't have anything to do on the 24th, meet them in DC. We are planning on going to DC again March 4th. We will have a bus we will have a bus, and so far HCAN is getting that together. Yesterday in the office, this guy had just walked out of emergency, and he came to me. It seems like everybody comes to my office because they think we do everything, John. So anyway, so he left emergency, and he had like 5 prescriptions, and he said, I can't afford to get my prescriptions filled. So thank you for walking for that gentleman. Okay. You know, one of the, I don't see her here today. She said, oh, as of Monday, she will lose her health insurance. So yesterday. And I said, oh, me too. Yeah. And guess what? In order for me to get on my husband's health insurance, I got to wait 30 days, just in case pre-existing condition shows up. So we need you guys to walk, and we encourage you, and we thank you so much, and thank you, Philadelphia, for putting this together. It's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
In November 2008, we elected a Congress and a president who said they were going to do something about health care reform. That time, 8,000 people a day were losing their health insurance. Was that acceptable?
No!
Right now, 14,000 people a day are losing their health insurance. Is that acceptable?
No!
When are we going to do something about it?
Now!
Yeah. In November 2008, health insurance costs were going up 8–10% a year. Was that acceptable?
No!
They're still going up 8–10% a year. Is that acceptable now?
No!
When are we going to do something about it?
Now!
In November 2008, 120 people a day died because they do not have health insurance. Is that acceptable in America?
No!
Is it acceptable now?
No!
Are we going to do something about it?
Yes!
You joining us?
Yes!
All right, if we all stick together, we're going to get this done in the next 2 months. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see as many as possible. Oh, the carnations! I almost forgot. The sun is so much in my eyes I can't even see the carnations. We are bringing carnations with us, and we're happy when we see people coming and want to hand them to us. And the carnations represent the people who are dying just on our 8 days of walking. We're going to deliver 1,000 carnations to our members of Congress, representing 1,000 people who died just in these 8 days because they don't have health insurance. So I want to invite all the marchers to come up, and we're going to present you all with some carnations to take to Washington.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay. I can't believe you.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Thank you.
When I say get it done, everybody say now. Get it done?
Now!
Get it done?
Now!
Get it done?
Now!
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.